Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Lana from millennialships.com and I'm going to be talking to you today about 5 dating standards that actually matter. Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about dating standards and pretty much the only ones that you need to be paying attention to if you want to have a long-term relationship that's going to last forever. A really common dating standard that just doesn't really matter that much is common interests, for example. If you're online dating or if you're on a dating app, or even if you're just talking to somebody at a bar, a lot of times the first thing that comes up is, what do you like to do for fun? What are you into? And the truth is, if he's into ATVing and dirt biking and you are into knitting and reading books at home, it's not going to matter. It's not really going to matter that much that you guys are not on the same page there. Sure, it is nice to have things to do together, but humans are pretty universal when it comes to a lot of things. Most people like going to the movies. Most people like going to a concert. Most people like going out for dinners, going to the beach. There's just common things that a lot of people will just enjoy doing. So you guys can definitely take the time to do those types of things together, and he can go dirt biking on the weekends and you can have your knitting club on the weekends on your side, and it's really not going to make a difference that you guys have such opposite tastes in hobbies. But that's why I'm here today. I'm going to be talking to you guys about what things you need to be looking at and the things that need to be on the same page. And if they are not, that is a recipe for disaster. So the first one is that he listens. So this means when you're talking, when you're just talking about regular stories or something that happened to you at work, he should be listening to you. He should remember the things that you say. If you told him already a few times about, your boss that's been bugging you, he should remember that and be like, oh, right, yeah, your boss. Yeah, what's going on with that? It should not be something that you have to repeat yourself too many times. The reason for this is that it just shows that he cares. It shows that he's interested in you, that he's genuinely listening to what you have to say, and that he remembers these things, because that's what we do to people that we care about. We listen to their stories and we hear what they have to say. The other side of this one is that he listens if you are expressing something to him that maybe is bothering you a little bit. Like if you mentioned that maybe you'd like to go out on some more dates or something like that, he should be totally fine with making that effort and just being like, yeah, you're right. Okay, sure. Let's go on a few more dates, and just kind of trying to please you in that way. If he listens, he pays attention to you, it's a really good sign that he's going to be in it for the long haul, and he's going to be good at compromising. So number 2 is that he accepts you the way you are. This is a big one. This is a huge one. So when we're dating, when we're in relationships with other people, we all have flaws. None of us are perfect. If you're out there looking for the perfect guy, the perfect boyfriend who has no flaws, good luck finding him. If he accepts you the way you are, that means he's accepting all of you. He accepts all of your flaws. He accepts the things that you don't like about yourself. He doesn't care about those things. He's willing to accept you as you are, and he doesn't want to change you. The awesome thing about this is that if you're acting crazy, or I'm super anal about the house decor, the home decor. I just really love to, make sure that everything's really perfect. I'm really things have to match. I'm the type of person that will switch out picture frames if they're not the right kind or they're not the right color. And my boyfriend is totally fine with that. He doesn't care. If he likes something and I say, no, it can't go on that shelf, it has to go on this shelf, he's like, okay, that's fine. It's fine. He just kind of lives with that, and that's just part of me. So that is going to be something that you appreciate in your partner every single day, because when you can just act like yourself, all the crazy parts of yourself, and they're not being criticized, they're not being forced to change. He's not showing frustrations with those things. He just accepts you. That's going to feel really good every single day. So that's a really good one to look out for. Number 3 is that you think he's fun. So this is kind of one of those day in and day out type of situations. It doesn't matter if you guys both love ATVing. If you guys both love ATVing, that's great. You guys can go and do that and you're going to have a great time. That's awesome. But the truth is, it's like, can you guys just have fun with each other when there's nothing else around you? When you're just at home, when you're just chilling on the couch, or if you guys are just, if you're at dinner and you're just chatting, do you guys think that you're fun? That like, is he fun? You think he's fun? And if you do, if you guys make each other laugh, and this doesn't have to be all the time, you don't always have to be like entertaining each other, but if you just have a good time whenever he's around, that's a really great sign, because that is another thing that you're going to be dealing with day in and day out. Like, he's just going to be part of your life every single day, and it just really helps if you enjoy that person's company. Number 4 is you find him attractive enough. So enough is kind of the key word there. If we're having like a big list of all the perfect things that we want our future boyfriend to have, a lot of the times, of course, it's like, super hot or really attractive looking. And that's a really good thing to have. Yes, we want to be attracted to each other. We want to have physical chemistry. It's really important. But at the same time, it's not as important as what you might think it is. But it is still important. So I'll give you guys an example. When I was dating, I was seeing this really great guy. He was checking off all the boxes. He was very good looking physically, very wealthy. He was very nice, very loving and caring. I liked everything about him. He was basically perfect. We got along really well. But our problem was that every time we kissed, like, the physical chemistry just wasn't there. I just kind of felt weird every time he was like touching me and stuff like that. Even if he was just going in for a hug and stuff, like, there was just something that was like a little bit off there, that it was weird. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. I can't explain it. But something was just missing there. So I had to break that relationship off, because even though he was attractive, he was not attractive enough for me in the way that I was looking for somebody. So it can be like a physical thing, but also like something that the way they make you actually feel. So not the way they look, right? But the way they look, you should be attracted to him, but it's not the most important thing. Looks kind of go away and stuff. It's more important how they make you feel, the chemistry that's there in the physical sense. So number 5, it's the last one. This one's really important. He has the same life goals as you do. Now, this one is a little bit more of a challenge to figure out. Investment in time, because life goals are not always figured out right away. Things change, especially if you meet the right person. Sometimes your life goals will change in order to match theirs, just because you get along with that person so well, and that's totally fine. But that's just one thing to keep in mind before you start getting really serious. If he's saying things like he wants to move to Africa and, build like homes and stuff for people out there, and that's what he wants, like he wants to be like a missionary out there or something like that, and that's just something you could never see yourself doing, that's just way too crazy for you, then yeah, clearly your lives are going in different directions. So that's not something that's going to be worth the investment long term. So just little things like that. These kinds of things will be unraveled as you guys continue to date, but it should be something that's kind of in the back of your mind all the time, because if you guys start going on a separate path, it's just better to end it, as sad as that is, it's better to end it earlier on than to keep going down and then find that you're just on the opposite end of the spectrum, but you've invested all these years and all this time into that. So just as a quick recap, I'm just going to go over them again. Number 1 is that he listens. Number 2 is that he accepts you the way you are. Number 3 is that you think he's fun and you have a great time with him. Number 4 is that you find him attractive enough. And number 5 is that he has the same life goals as you do. So if you can nail those 5 things down, find somebody that has each of those, you're going to be in a really great position and you're going to find yourself with a really awesome long-term boyfriend. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like at the bottom or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a link down below about my dating course. It is a free 5-day dating course, and I go through the top 5 dating mistakes that you might make if you're out there in the dating world. So if you're interested in upping your dating game, check out my free course. The link is down there. And until then, I will see you next time.